Pretty much every day. There is some amount of crazy, dumb idea, mostly out of my mouth. I'd say a good percentage of the time. But yeah, I mean, it's fun to be creative, and that's part of that is shooting out a lot of ideas, and then that means a lot of the ideas are crazy or bad, and hopefully we get rid of most of those and use the good ones. But yeah, sure, all the time.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time exploring crazy ideas. Generally, when we find a crazy idea, the first reaction is, how can we make that happen? How can we make Yogg-Saron? It's one of the cards from the Whispers of the Old Gods, and someone mentioned that, and it was just, that's nuts. Can we do that? And it turns out, yeah, we can, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, so we loved the Karazhan raid in World of Warcraft. Karazhan's this magical wizard's tower, and in World of Warcraft, horrible things have happened there. It's haunted, there's a demon at the top of the tower, there's all sorts of bad things that have gone on. But if you look at it, you see dancers in the ballroom. There's these ghostly dancers. There's an opera house. It talks about a menagerie where crazy creatures must have been kept. And you look at it and you wonder, what could have been going on there? And you know it had to have been a party place. It had to have been a place where the dining hall was full of people and the ballroom had fun and lively music playing. And we could imagine how cool that would be to explore. And so we decided to do it in Hearthstone. It takes our fun and charming and delightful spin on this iconic raid instance from World of Warcraft that we all really cared about. Sure, so new mechanics are great for Hearthstone. They keep the game feeling fresh and exciting and new. On the other hand, yeah, it's important that Hearthstone continues to be as accessible as it is, that we have a mix of mechanics that are keywords like discover or inspire, where they're one word that encapsulates an entire mechanic, and other mechanics that are spelled out on the cards, like the Cthulhu mechanic, where you play these ritualists that make your horrible tentacle monster more and more powerful. And so we balance between those two. In One Night in Karazhan, we have the portal mechanic, where you cast spells that summon random minions. So Fireland's Portal deals 5 damage and summons a random 5-cost minion. And so we have to continually balance between keeping Hearthstone fresh and exciting, and also keeping it easy to learn.
Sure. We had a couple main objectives with the standard format. One is to make sure that the environment doesn't get too crazy for new players coming in and players coming back to the game. We thought, the scenario where we have just a long list of adventures and expansions, because we intend to be here for a long time, that world is just hard for players coming in. So we thought, okay, if we kept the standard format to a smaller set, it's easier for people to come in. It's not as complicated. They don't feel like they have this giant hill to climb. The second objective was to create a format where, because the card pool is smaller, there's more design space for our designers to do interesting things. It allows new cards coming in through either adventures like One Night in Karazhan or expansions to make a bigger impact on the metagame and the card pool, and that keeps the format really dynamic and interesting.